I have written a lot of your things, and before telling these things, I will just would like to brief. I'm from Bangladesh. I own a factory. I'm running a factory around 20 years. Apart from that, I'm a sustainable apparel business practice promoter and also transparency. About the incident of example of bad purchasing practices, it comes to me quite often, and it's not the first time it comes to me. But why particularly I have written the article about it. Quite often I write an article when I am so helpless, when I knock every door, I cannot do anything, then I just put an article in LinkedIn. And by the grace of Almighty, I have a very big number of followers and good numbers of people follow me. And very often I get a good result. So when I came here, I see the article, I got so much pleased about it. Particularly these cases made me very sad. Why it made me very sad? One of the gentlemen came to me and he said to me, Mustafiz, you are speaking all over the world, wherever you're going to Copenhagen, New York, here, there, talking about sustainability, everything. I want your help. I said, okay, please tell me what happened. And he explained his problem of the purchasing practices. So one of the company in Europe got bankrupt, and once they got bankrupt, before that the supplier had sent the goods to Europe already. So his goods was lying to the port, and he don't know that the company got the bankrupt. So they are not getting paid, and the festival bonus is coming. We need to have paid the festival bonus to the worker. The factory is getting nervous where they will get the money, but they also don't know that the buyer got bankrupt. Anyway, after 20 days, the goods lying on the port, they came to know that the goods got company got bankrupt and they will not get the money. So they said, okay, what can we do in this situation? I said that, okay, let me try to help you and let me try to communicate with the people. And throwing my all these connections, talking in Copenhagen Summit and all these places, I got to know a lot of important people, a lot of governmental people, a lot of high official people, and I started writing everybody. Hey guys, this happened, this happened, this happened. When I am writing to everybody for the help of him, one day one mail came to me. He said that I've been offered for 50% discount of the goods, and I have to send the goods by air. I said, why? When it goes to the bankrupt and the company is not there, then why they still need to purchase the goods, and why you need to send the goods by the air? He said that, you know, Mustafiz, this is the organization 3 years back also did something like that. I said, really? Tell me more about it. And I came to know that organization had did the same thing 3 years back also, and after that, once he declared the bankruptcy, after 3 or 4 months, he again bought that company. So then I said that, okay, what is the plan? And he said that the plan is like this. This organization will again buy all these goods, and then after some day in Europe, maybe they will buy the company. I again started to writing to the ministry, to many people, organizations, NGOs, all over the connections I know. It made me very sad that nothing happened over there. And finally the supplier was saying, okay, what can I do? I have to pay to the worker. If I don't pay to my worker, we are in trouble. And then the worker need to have the festival. You know, this is a very big thing for us. I said, okay, maybe I cannot help you anything. And he accepted the 50% discount. Not only the 50% discount, but also he have to send all the goods by air on his own cost. Not only the 50% discount. And the goods are the same brand had been bought this one. So what's made me very sad that this brand and retailer had done the things 3 years back also the same thing. So where is the law and order? I just want to ask one question to all of you. We have 4,000 factories in Bangladesh. Today in one factory, one glass broken, tomorrow it is in BBC. And what happened about this incident? The person had did this one. He's a very famous person. He having 2-3 brands, many shops in Europe, and very proudly, loudly, he is keep on doing the business. Where are we in this world? Where are we? What is happening? So what Aruna had explained about the issues, I would not wanted to go about all these issues, but it breaks my heart that which world we are living. And after knocking so many doors, after I've been communicating with so many important persons, all of you interested to discuss with me personally, please discuss with me. I'm a very transparent guy. I'm not fair on anything. I will give you the name, addresses, person, everything. But I would like to say to you, nothing happened to him, and maybe within 2 months he will bought the company again, and he will again starting this business. So I think we all have to wake up for humanity reason. We all have to, it's time that we address those issues and we bring out in front of everybody. And thanks for Freedom Fund and to arrange such kind of things that I at least got an opportunity to speak something what 3 months I did on. I was so much frustrated. I was thinking that should I leave this business? What I am doing? Why I am doing this one? Because of many people in Bangladesh, they think that okay, he is talking in Copenhagen Fashion Summit, he is doing this, he is the member of United Nations Climate. So many. So what value I am able to create? Nothing. So what I am doing? I'm sometimes asking myself. Thanks for everyone.
Let me tell a couple of things. I'm listening all the things, and I thought, okay, when I get time, I will tell something. Jill, you asked a question first where I didn't give my response, that individual or collective. I tell you something, when in factory, safety is the most important thing for a manufacturing factory. When we make a door 5 feet, another clients come and say, no, the door is not correct, you have to make 6 feet. And I tell him, no, we just built this door and we bought it 10,000 euro. No, if you want to work for me, this is my rules. So this means individuality. Any changes start from yourself. In my room, I've always written a big post, the change starts from yourself. Don't wait for someone else and come and will change the world. It's me who gonna, every day morning I wake up and I say myself, it's me who gonna change the world. It's me, Mustafis, yes. It starts from myself. So, when there is a buying practices is an issue, we have to address that. If any of our clients and customers, brands, retailer, we expect them to have a responsible buying practices. We don't want to know 10,000 of buyers what they are doing or 11,000 of retailer what they are doing. We wanted whoever working with his partners, we wanted them, he should be behaving him in a responsible way. Very simple. No need to wait for collective. It's always excuses. When my factory or any factory, we have 4,000 factories in Bangladesh having a problem, we don't say that, sorry, we cannot make this safety standard because other factories are not doing. No, nobody will say this one. So this is the same thing I will also expect Jill. No need collective actions. We need to address the issue and we need to solve it. And when everybody will start to change, the change will automatically, other people will be happening by themselves. This is my personal view. And regarding the incentive, I think you asked the question that how can we can do this one. See, my personal thing is people ask to me, why you work so hard every day in the flight? If you look into my 2 years post, you will see almost everywhere I am going. I know I don't able to do anything. I didn't able to, but all I try to do is I try to tell the truth and I try to bring this in front of the audience and tell them the story, which is the truth. So the purchasing practices, whatever the problem happening for a manufacturer, I think we already addressed this issue through your event today, and we need to make, say for example, in Europe, they can make a rules. Okay, if you do responsible purchasing, you will be getting this amount of tax refund or this percentage of incentive. You will get it from that particular government. And responding to the questions of you, my friend, about BGME and all these things in our country. See, there are a lot of legal frames out there. When I posted about blacklisted issues, that in my article, why don't we blacklisted this particular buyer in our country? And when I worked for that, somebody from Hong Kong sent me an email, my friend, you are just wasting your time. I tried to do this many years and I could not able to do it. There are a lot of rules in European Union and the world and all these things which we have to follow. We as an individual country, in our country, we cannot simply blacklist it or simply can do particular things. The change has to start from this part of the country where the buyers and retailers are there. So if these organizations, government can have a strong eye about these purchasing practices, and then they say, listen, you have this many of the complaints about this. If you do this one, next year you have to pay 5% more taxes or something like that, reward, and also punishment. Not only I'm talking about that punishment, but also some reward. But we are not addressing the issue. When we are not, I think this is the first conference ever world happening about the purchasing practices, and congratulations for you guys to bring up the issue. It's only a start. I think it's a journey. So we have to address the issue. When we will address the issue more and more, then we have to find out the solution about that. That's my thinking. You ask yourself one question. When Olivia was saying manufacturers are scared to put a light in a post, and you are saying they haven't guts to be negotiate with the buyer. I ask these questions to you. We all have to tell real and true things. That's why we are here. We have to open up our mind. And I am reconfirming to you, we don't have the guts. Why we don't have the guts? Let me explain you a little bit. My one of the friend here said that H&M was 5 years commitment. You can say this one.
In some factories.
Some factories, not only some factories, I can confirm to you, not only H&M, there are many good buyers who work with the commitment, capacity. One of my favorite is H&M because, but I don't work for them, don't think that. One of them is my favorite is H&M because they give the commitment that I will be with you. What is commitment? Marriage. In a family, there are mistakes, there are a lot of things, but I will not leave you. I am with you. But what happened to me? If I do good or not, I don't know. My buyer leaves me like that. I don't know. I don't know anything. So when you are talking about that negotiation, why we cannot do negotiation, let me explain you in 2 minutes. When I sit in a table and people sit over here and he said that this is the Coke, I want in 10 cents. I said no, I want in 20 cents, my cost is like that, open cost and those things. No, I want in 10 cents. And why? Many times people ask that if you don't get the margin, if you cannot make the profit, why you take the order? What is the option factories are having? Today if you say no, to find another customer, the manufacturer need 1 year. You want safety, you want audit, you want all the processes. Those processes need 1 year. If today even I realize this customer or ex-customer is not good, the day I want to go for another customer 1 year. So this 1 year, should not I pay to my worker? Do you want me not to pay to my worker? No, I have to pay. So what is the reality, my friends? The reality is like that. The factories have to take the order, and I'm reconfirming to you. I'm not representing here Bangladesh, I'm not representing here any country or industry. I am reconfirming to you, not about garments, not about textile, not about anything. Entire apparel industry need to restructure. Everybody is suffering. Everyone is suffering. We need to see the business model where we have the problem, and that's the things we need to address. We don't have the negotiation skill. We don't have it because if we don't take the orders, and then next time the factory is empty, and then we need to pay to the workers. So even we understand we cannot have this negotiation skill. And coming to one question, I think many things forgot about Accord. My friend, Accord had never influence in purchasing practices. I strongly disagree with this. Accord had done tremendous lots of things to improve safety in apparel industry. They had been never addressed purchasing practices. We have lack of time. Purchasing practices is 6 to 7 points, which had been never addressed by that. I think this is the first time I am hearing somebody you all are addressing the purchasing practices. This I would like to say my opinion. Thanks, Jim.